What's going on, guys? Magnolia Mo here, and welcome back to my channel. This is my review of Alien Romulus and the digital stream. The 4K Blu-ray disc is supposed to come out on December 3rd, right? That's too long. I couldn't wait, and I ended up getting the digital version via Fandango at Home, which is formerly known as the Vudu streaming service. The digital stream is presented in 4K Dolby Vision and Dolby Atmos. Runtime is 1 hour 59 minutes. It is rated R, and the aspect ratio is 239:1. What I like about the digital stream is because of Movies Anywhere, you can literally watch it using Fandango at Home app, or the Movies Anywhere app, your Amazon app, or in this case, what you see on the screen, this is the Apple TV stream of this particular movie. The Apple TV stream has, your chapters that are noted, and in addition to that, it's got some special features. Taking a look at the extras that are included with this particular digital version, you have the alternate extended scenes, right? Crossing the face hugger hallway extended. You have Bjorn's death alternative, Romulus lab alternative, Hive's first contact extended, and then this also includes the director's vision, creating the story, casting the faces, constructing the world, and then small featurettes, that are inside the Xenomorph showdown, and a conversation. So I would say these extras were pretty good. I actually went through all of them. The movie follows Rain, who's played by Kaylee Spaney, and her brother Andy, who's played by David Johnson, who are recruited by Tyler, who is the ex-boyfriend of Rain, played by Archie Renault. Andy is a decommissioned Weyland-Yutani Corporation synthetic. Rain and Andy are recruited by Tyler to go to this deserted space station, which supposedly has the cryogenic fuel that is needed for a long trip to the planet Ivaga. And that's basically the premise of the movie. Andy, being this decommissioned Weyland-Yutani Corporation synthetic, is able to access the computer systems so that they can essentially steal the cryogenic fuel for their long trip to the planet Ivaga, where there's supposedly sun and, there's greenery, there's forests and things like that. It's not desolate like this mining community or planet that they're on currently. So that's basically where this movie is set, right? It's set between the 1979 Alien and Aliens, James Cameron's Aliens, right? So the progression basically is Prometheus, Alien, and then Alien Romulus. From a video standpoint, this movie is excellent, right? It's got some really good shadow detail, some very good contrast, some nice specular highlights, especially like in the beginning of the movie right here where you have the star field. This is when I switched to my Dolby Vision bright mode, because the Dolby Vision dark mode was crushing some of the shadow detail on screen. Right, once I got going in the Dolby Vision Bright setting, and the movie looked spectacular. It's got some really nice specular highlights and some transitions from dark to light scenes, like in this particular scene right here, which is in the beginning of the movie. Some of the action scenes, because you're in the ship and it's dark, right? When there's gunfire, it's gonna light up your entire room. The CGI is believable, especially the alien and the face huggers, right? Those are done really nicely. The movie, again, like I said, is sharp, right? You can count the strands, the hair strands. You can see the pores on their skin. It's overall, it's a very enjoyable movie to watch as far as video is concerned. And for that reason, I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10. From an audio standpoint, I'm just gonna say amazing. Right? There is lots of deep bass. All of your surround speakers are utilized. The music is excellent, especially in the tension building and action scenes, where there's some dueling effect going on, from your height speakers, where music is going between left and right height speakers or your surround speakers. Dialogue was always clear. The the Dolby Atmos, your height effects, right? For instance, I would say 75 to 80% of the movie has something going on in your height speakers. The directional sound when there is action is unbelievable. There are scenes in the movie where you can actually follow the face huggers or the alien, right? When they are on top of you, right? So the ceiling essentially comes alive, right? And I'm going to show you two demo scenes from this movie, not what I usually do, right? But just two scenes that are demo worthy if you want to show off your entire system. And then the bass, as I mentioned, there is one scene with when the spaceship is taking off. It's prolonged, it's extended, where there's lots of bass. But then there are other moments in the movie where you just get loud amounts of LFE going through. So overall, this is a great Dolby Atmos mix. And I'm gonna go with a 10 out of 10 for your bed layer speakers. I'm gonna go with 10 out of 10 for your LFE, and I'm gonna go with 10 out of 10 for your height speaker usage, with a total score of 10 out of 10. Starting at 9 minutes and 51 seconds, let's look at some demo-worthy clips as Andy and Rain are walking through this work site, and you will hear lots of atmospheric effects as they walk through this work site, putting you right in the middle of it. Front height, and now it's in the top middle. 15 minutes and 30 seconds when they're taking off. As expected. Whew, that was in the top middle. As expected. There's some very good deep bass. 34-minute, 37-second mark. They're in the cryo chamber. There's quite a bit of surround activity in your bed layer speakers and your height speakers, starting at this point right here, and with the very special effect that comes on, and I'll point that out in just a second. So here we go. So all right, so you're gonna hear lots of activity here, but what I like is how the alarm, see that, it goes from your front heights, top, middle, to your rear heights. Starting all the way over there. So that's moving while there's lots of kind of dialogue going on up there. Okay, so as the scene continues, 40-minute, 44-second mark, right after this, there is one particular face hugger that's gonna start right there, because that's where he's gonna be. So he's gonna be front and center, from a height speaker perspective. Then he's gonna remain right there, but then he's gonna go to your front height left, to to the middle, top middle, left, top middle, and then come around and then go back into the back into the front height right. It's very cool. Here we go. There you go. Over there. And then the same scene, but with all of the speakers playing. There you go. Hear him up there. Good amount of bass as well. Alright, my second demo scene is at the 1 hour 5 minute mark, when she's crawling under this I guess this ramp. There we go. Xenomorph just steps right on top of her, and then he's up in your ceiling on the left, and then he's gonna go from left to right to your rear height right. Here we go. He goes over your ceiling. I think that's a cool effect. Now let's watch it with all the speakers. There. So just to summarize, right, this is a digital version. This is a digital stream, right? It's not a Blu-ray. And typically with Blu-rays, you do get better bass. There's less compression in the video. I think it's the Sony's Bravia Core engine, right? Where it doesn't matter, right, what movie I watch using the Fandango app. The Bravia Core engine does a really good job, right, with the dynamics, you know, from an audio standpoint and from a video standpoint. So when I switch over to the Apple 4K stream, for instance, right, I feel that the sound is a little flat, right? And I feel there is some compression in the video also. So maybe because I have the prior generation Apple TV, I don't know, but every single time I watch a digital stream using the Sony Bravia Core engine, the picture and the sound seems to come very close to the actual 4K copy, right? So in my opinion, right, this is a very good digital stream, regardless of what TV you have, what streaming service you have. I recommend, either renting it, right, if you don't want to buy it, because it is $29.99 if you buy it. You can rent it, or you can wait for the Blu-ray disc. Either way, this is highly recommended. One of the best movies of 2024 from an audio and video standpoint, especially I would say from a audio standpoint. This is leaps and bounds above any of the movies that I've seen, especially when it comes to the directional audio. All right, guys. So I hope you guys like this video. As usual, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video, and leave me some comments and your thoughts about this movie. And I'll see you guys in the next one.